Hey everyone, welcome back to The Dish. I'm Anna, and it is time to highlight our Community Connection champion for February. And this man, he's pretty amazing. He's making dreams come true for military children. And joining me right now is Timothy Montjoy. He is the founder of Operation Teammate.
Yes, ma'am.
And you were a part of the United States Air Force for 20 years and 11 days. I know you said 20 years was fine, but those 11 days matter.
They do.
Thank you so much for your service.
Oh, it's absolutely my pleasure, and thanks
you know
for
what?
having me back.
Yeah, absolutely, and your continued service for what you do through Operation Teammate. And for those of us who aren't familiar with what that foundation is, talk about it, introduce it.
Absolutely. Well, my daughter and I created Operation Teammate before I retired because we did a lot of community service and giving back both on base and off base. Before I retired, obviously during my entire career, and we knew that was going to be that natural transition once I retired to continue that service.
Right.
And we support military children, and we match them up with different levels of athlete, either collegiately or professionally, and those relationships lead to mentoring scenarios between our kids and the athletes.
It's an incredible opportunity for these children to get to experience something at that level.
Absolutely.
I mean, most people will see it on TV and they're excited about it, but to do it in person,
Sure.
When did you see that there was a need for that?
Absolutely, great question, because I became a single parent full-time when I came back from Korea in 2002. And as I was growing up in the Air Force, and my daughter was growing up in the Air Force with me, there was really never an avenue for her to be mentored from an athletic perspective. And it's not necessarily 100% about athletics, it's about life, it's about overcoming challenges and persevering through different things to stay the course and be successful in whatever you choose to do. And that's the message we encourage the athletes to pass on to our kids, because these athletes are very successful, whichever level they're at.
And we talk about seeing it on TV and people think, oh my gosh, I want to be there. They don't know the process it's taken. And so it's so important for these people that are on that level and that have that platform to share that story and encourage other kids. And I just want to thank you, because you have made that possible for kids of military families. So tell me about the participating families. What do they get to experience? Do they have to pay anything for it?
Absolutely. All of Operation Teammate events are 100% free, and we work with different community organizations, either in the local community or the bases, and we determine the different families that are going through some challenges or hardships, such as deployments, or different separations, community relief efforts, things of that nature. And we take 15 to 20 kids per event. And again, one of the cool things that we do is we inquire with the teams if any of their athletes grew up in a military household.
Wow.
And the reason
Make
we do
that connection.
Absolutely, and the kids and the athletes have that common bond. And you can imagine the kids, when they hear that the athlete grew up in the same environment, they are just absolutely captivated.
It opens up opportunities in their mind now, because they can make that connection. This person has experienced something I've experienced.
Absolutely.
How can people sign up to be a part of an event?
Absolutely. All of the information for upcoming events are on our website and all of our social media sites, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. But our website is operationteammate.org, and we would absolutely love to hear from you.
Timothy, it is so incredible what you're doing for these families, and I just want to thank you for doing that. But listen, you guys don't go anywhere. We're going to continue with Timothy in just a little bit. He's going to be sharing a message of hope, and we have a surprise. We'll be right back. Hey everyone, welcome back to The Dish. We are highlighting our Community Connection champion, Timothy Montjoy. He is the founder of Operation Teammate. And if you're just tuning in, Timothy, quickly tell everybody what Operation Teammate is.
Absolutely. Operation Teammate supports military children, and specifically we match the children up with different levels of athletes, and those scenarios lead to mentoring opportunities between our kids and the athletes.
So incredible, and I know I've already told you this, but your service to our country, thank you so much for that, and your service to our community, that continued effort to make an impact is incredible. If you had the opportunity, and you do now, to share a message of hope, what would that message be?
Absolutely. Well, Our organization is kid-centric, and we focus on the military child. So especially with military children growing up in an environment where they move every 2 to 3 years, I just encourage military children to find their niche and stick with it. And believe me, your process and perseverance of overcoming the moving challenges or new schools or making new friends will work out. So just stick with it and everything will happen for you.
Absolutely, and I totally agree with that. I think because while you're going through that process, it's difficult, but when you look back, everything serves its purpose, and so many people don't see that that life experience can help open up opportunities for them. So I love your message, and you know what? Again, thank you so much for everything that you do. And we've actually partnered with Belk, and they want to say thank you as well to you. And so I told you I was going to be presenting this. Well, I may have fibbed a little bit because this is actually all for you.
What?
This is valued at over $1,000, and you don't just get to pick one of these colognes. You actually get to keep all of those colognes.
Excellent.
And this Fossil smartwatch you also get to take home with you. So while you're on the go,
I'll put it on right now.
Right now, there you go. You get to keep all of this, and here is this for you from the manager over at Belk and Evans, just to say thank you for everything that you do.
Wow, this
You're
is
very
amazing.
Deserving, Timothy.
I really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
very
That was
welcome.
actually a surprise. I didn't
Yeah,
know.
I may have fibbed a little bit. I was like, we have to present this at the end of the show, but it's actually all for you, Timothy.
That is amazing. Thank you very much.
You are very welcome. Thank you again for all that you do. Listen, guys, if you know somebody doing great things, you can go to thedishon6.com and enter it under Community Connection. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, you are chosen regardless of the circumstances that you're facing right now. We'll see you next time.